America. We back after a couple, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 months. We back.
It's longer than that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sitting here, caution,
That's
warning, and we sitting here thinking
and especially drinking
and drinking. Today we doing a tequila family.
Oh, man.
And as you can see, we already got started. But let me put this away. Let me put that away. Right, so we've been already going. But back, we got sent the video today. I haven't seen the video yet, so I'm kind of worried. Caution, how you feel about that? You worried?
I'm worried.
All right, so here go the video.
You hit it from the back, beating my shit in. I asked you why I feel like that. You said feel like what? I tell you meat to meat. You said you took the rubber off, so I'm throwing it back even harder. You tell me you got the nut, so I'm throwing it back even harder. You got the one hand on the neck, one thumb in ass, hitting my shit, beating it the fuck in. Now you nut. You leave the money on the dresser for a plan B. 2 days later, you calling my phone asking me, did I take what? I left the money on the dresser for the plan what?
What the f was that?
All right.
Wow.
I don't know about this one.
Meat on meat.
I don't know about this one. Listen, we gonna comment on whatever video I sent us.
Meat.
We gonna comment on whatever video. But this here, y'all got us on this one because I'm about to say some weird junk now. So I'm gonna let Caution go first, as always.
She said it was.
Shout out to our Lions, Kansas City, Detroit Lions in the Super Bowl. Shout out to our Lions.
Meat on meat. He took it off. He had to feel that realness. And then left a plan B. Now, I don't... Man, do these people know what birth control is, man? He should have asked her, was she on the pill from day... Well, I guess she wasn't on the pill if he had to use the rubber then took it off. But, hey, maybe he liked to be double protected. She went along with the flow. She didn't stop. I would have thought she would have stopped once she felt that skin on skin, but she said he was getting it in the way she wanted him to get it in, so therefore it continued, and he had reached the point of happiness. And after he got his happiness, he did provide her with the means to acquire some type of contraceptive. Which makes no sense to me, man. All I can say is...
I don't know what to say.
Action figure activity. That's all I can say. Action figure activity.
Well, guess who get the trifling trophy now? First of all, if you want to die, be my guest. That man gave you that money and you didn't take the doggone pill. Be my guest. Something gonna happen. He probably won't make another video. Number 2, that's a little nasty heifer there. She talking about fingers in here and choking her and she getting off. Oh, nasty thing. I don't know. That's beyond me.
She said she had a finger.
Whatever.
In the
Whatever.
In the other hole.
That sound like an unlucky night.
Hey, she a freak. She like
yeah.
I don't knock her for her freakiness.
Hood. Let me be the first to tell you.
I don't knock her for
and
the
she's sitting there talking about she threw it back even.
She said she felt that once she felt that skin on skin, it got real.
Basically,
she backed it on up.
So why you didn't? If you knew that it was meat to meat, why you didn't get off of it?
Stop.
So you wanted you wanted that Johnson, didn't you?
Yeah, she wanted that. It ain't all she wanted the Johnson. She wanted the hostess, as I would say, the creamy filling.
Right.
Well, 9 months. He got 9 months to debate.
Because if she ain't take that plan B, he go deal with her for real.
9 months and 18 years. You got to deal with that.
Can you stay restraining order? Because he gonna tear your behind alive for not taking that pill after you told him. But you know what? Women, I've heard of women doing that. They'll have 3 or 4 guys they messing with, and they'll say if they need money, they'll tell all the guys. Most of them are street dudes, but they'll tell them they pregnant, and then all of them will give them abortion money, so they walk away. Don't nobody get no receipts or nothing. They'll just walk away with $1,800, $2,000. That's their hustle.
All right.
But by her saying this.
See,
sad.
This is where that gray area comes in when we talk about women's rights and abortion and everything. it's women like this that I'm gonna say. They use it like birth control, and that's not what it's supposed to be used for. And they have many methods of birth control that you can use to, prevent pregnancy. But the abortion thing is not supposed to be used like, you know what I'm saying, like birth control.
Yeah, right.
Like as a contraceptive.
Right.
No, it's supposed to be used in dire restraints in certain situations, not used like, hey, like when you breaking out a condom or something, or you taking a pill every month. It's not like that. It's not supposed to be used like that. And I think that's the big argument nowadays, when you're arguing the abortion, the whole abortion thing. But her just being trifling.
Right. Let them continue knowing it ain't no condom on.
Well, she want one of them that just want a stable of everybody's child.
I'm trying to keep it clean.
She want a stable of everybody's child. She a child collector. That's what I can say. Because
that's a hood helper to me.
Yeah, well, she continues the action. She just, hey.
The audacity. She even had the noise. How you gonna make the noise by clapping your hands?
Well, clap your hands.
That's
remind me of a guy song. Don't clap your hands. Just dance.
That's a bit much, boy.
Well, she was trying to give everybody the realism of the whole what happened at that time, that situation. But you got to look at every angle of this. Now we can look at it from her angle. It got good. Nah, don't be. It get good. It get good. It can get good and make you do some things you might not want to do, or say I'm not gonna do this, and then you end up doing it anyway.
The camera loves your nastiness.
Are you telling on yourself?
I'm not telling on me. I'm just saying.
That was like verbal porn.
I'm just what she's saying. She got it good.
Now we gotta comment on it. So all our followers on this, they gonna think we perverted.
But I'm trying to see it from her side.
Listen.
No, I don't want to see it from her side, but I'm seeing it from her point of. I'm not even seeing it from her point of view because she was in a whole different direction at this time. I'm saying I'm seeing what her wording is. Yes.
So what you think
from
should happen?
From her wording point of view.
Okay, but listen, by him giving her, we know she was wrong, but by him giving her the money for the Plan B.
He wasn't trifling too, though.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, if he gave her the money, she didn't buy it and didn't take it.
Maybe she was unaware of what she was supposed to do with the money, and figured that she could get her hair her nails done.
No, I'm not giving you that.
Helping you out a little bit, baby.
So let me ask you this: if he would have had a baby by her,
man, I already just
is he
talked
responsible?
about that. 8 months,
Right.
18 years, 9 months.
He gave her the Plan B, hoping that she wouldn't have a baby. So if she didn't take it and had a baby, is he responsible for still taking care of that baby?
Slippery slope question he asked, but I will answer it to the best of my ability. Because in this case, both were trifling wrong. He was trifling for taking it off. She was trifling for letting it go on. He was trifling for skeeting.
Right.
Sorry for using that word.
Spraying the club up.
And she was trifling for not doing her part as far as asking him if he would like to be a co-parent with her in this situation. Nah, but from her way she acted, though, she acted like she already got a couple.
She got something.
She got a couple.
Because it wasn't a problem with him taking it off. We see that it wasn't a problem with her. So she didn't been down that path a couple
When
times.
I say couple, I'm saying kids, though. She probably got a couple of kids, and they probably ain't by the same dude. I'm saying that's the way she was basically expressing herself. She ain't have a
he tried to get real nasty with his mother was choking her and put.
Well,
that right there.
Here's another thing.
Making me want to read some books. Or something.
Here's another thing. It got freaky. It got freaky, and that was probably one of the problems that led up to this situation. It got freaky, and then it got out of. When you get freaky, sometimes it can get out of control, and she got out of control. I don't know how she can get out of control that much, because if we start off with some type of means of protection, and I suddenly take it off, unless it broke, I don't see the reasons for taking it off. Or if it was, I don't know how that would feel, but if it was too big, then maybe the wrapping was too big for the package. Then
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Then He still didn't ask her. No, there was no asking. Wait a minute, he kind of wrong because there was no asking. But she was wrong for letting it go on.
Right. But do you think? Listen, he planned for this then because he knew that in the middle of the act that he was gonna take that condom off. He knew that. That's why he already had the money to give it up on it. Because why not just not use nothing at all,
right,
and then give it a plan B?
Well, but plan Bs aren't usually that expensive, are they?
Hey,
she showed hundreds. Is it hundreds for it? Hey, leave a comment in the section how much it costs to get one of those. Cause I'm not. I don't know we ain't briefed on that. No, but
next time I go to CVS, I'm gonna
just look. Okay,
I'm gonna see.
But he knew what he was doing. Yeah, it was premeditated. It was premeditated. But he must have felt like she was with it though. It's a whole bunch of misunderstandings in this.
That's a form of trickery.
How is it a trick if he knew it was
he
premeditated?
Gave her the money,
but it was premeditated. Assuming
that she would take it and it would work, and he wouldn't have no kids.
Right.
By not taking nothing, that's trickery. And
then he was wasn't supposed to do that.
Wait a minute. But then he asked her, "Did you do it?" And she played dumb. Like, did what?
Okay, same way that she played dumb when he took it off. He knew he shouldn't have took it off.
No, she didn't play dumb because she said she felt like meat to meat.
Yeah,
she knew what was going on.
Okay, but see, he did it, and see that should that's kind of on him. That's again to go back to him. I can't put too much of blame on her because she just went with it. But he the one that took it off. He knew he didn't have all this. He knew in his mind, I'm somewhere if this get good and I can't do what I wanted to and I can't make it the way I want to. I'm gonna make it the way I want to. I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna make it the way I want to.
Have mercy.
Nah, see, he got to that point. Now he had a choice when he was at that point. Now he was man that he could have been like, even though that I don't think it's a surefire method of working or a method of birth control, the pull out method. Man, come on, stop. I don't think that, but he still put himself in that predicament when he did that. He knew he had at that point where he was about to be happy. That's the only way I can express it without being nasty. Being happy that he could either pull out or face the consequences of what he do when he squirt.
Did he go? Remember, Mr. Taylor used to say.
Here you go.
He used to say, "Go on the ovary spraying spree."
What did you say?
Shout out to Mr. Taylor.
Yo, Chuck, we love you, man. Miss you big time, man. I miss Chuck.
Said, spray them ovaries and go on the.
No, what he say with the Asian woman because he was a war veteran. What he used to say, he said when he went over there and fought that war, he messed with them war women over there. He say, I Oh, Chuck.
He's funny.
Yes, he was. Chucky.
But I should have. Wish he was here to watch that video.
He probably would have said something.
Taylor was seasoned in the game
when she said she took the finger. The finger.
I don't know about that.
I don't know what.
I'm not
I don't see the. I don't see the pleasure of it. Maybe it's her pleasure, but I can't see me getting pleasure. That's just my own perspective, man. Y'all, some of y'all might disagree, but I mean, I don't want my hands smelling like somebody. You know, I know what comes out that. I guess just me.
Because you regular. You just ain't old nasty. You ain't nasty like the rest of them.
Okay, yeah.
That's all it is.
You get a couple of these, I'll probably be nasty, but I wouldn't.
He telling on himself.
That finger ain't happening. I don't know about the finger thing, man. I can't. I mean, it's just not right.
Hey, I ain't gonna knock nobody hustle. Whatever his hustle, it was that a hustle? I don't even know. He might have wanted to have a baby by her, possibly.
Yeah,
possibly.
He must.
Because that ain't no first time either. That ain't no first time.
He had to be bright enough to know or have some type of idea that he may get this woman. This woman may conceive for him. That's why he left her with money to buy a what?
Plan
B. So he planned that out.
B for baby.
But as for her case, and she was just overall trifling. But at least she started the game. She started it off the right way. He just ended it the wrong way. I can say that much. Because what is she at that point? She could have said no. Yeah, it stopped the whole thing. Everything. Everybody been upset probably with each other for a couple of days. Probably try it again later on. But nah, he got to stick on. He probably don't even like this woman. I'm just assuming he probably don't even like her.
You know what? He probably.
And then now you got to spend all. Now you got to deal with this woman for 18 years.
Bro, you know what? I wouldn't even be surprised if he probably got mad because she didn't buy that plan. But he probably went over there. He probably got it again.
He probably
went over there. He probably went over there and got it again.
And probably did it the same way. And probably didn't pay her.
He probably brought it with him. This time, like, I'm gonna watch you take this.
Okay, but see,
don't listen to me, y'all.
Here's the thing, though. What if she conceived the first time? It don't matter what he brought. He brought a. You know.
I mean, sometimes it takes.
Right.
A few times.
Yeah. But what if she? Here's a lot of what ifs in this. What if she was in that very fertile week?
Right.
Yeah.
Then it's over. It's over.
Exactly.
Maybe he got lucky.
You don't know when she. What's the term ovulating? You don't know when she ovulating. So he could have been in because they said. Well, I'm not gonna get all technical with y'all because then I get. Nasty.
Well, they sent the video. They must want to get technical.
I don't want to get that technical though. I get all nasty. I don't want to really
if
spread
you
out.
send the video, we gonna respond.
But I'm trying.
Just understand that I got a lot of different nationalities, but I got older women to watch these videos.
I'm keeping it clean though. See, that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping it clean. But he was putting that as she could have been ovulating, and he could have. I mean, usually when a woman is ovulating, they are very, what's the word I'm looking for?
What, fertile?
Aroused at that. Yeah, they're fertile and they're aroused. They're very aroused at around that time. So, oh boy, yeah, she probably was just juicy, ready to go out. ready to go.
I gotta read more books because I don't know the thumb and choking like that's intense.
Hey, that's the new era.
He was trying to.
He did some things to it, she obviously liked those things because she continued on with the whole.
Right. She had to tell the story. She liked it so much.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Well, yeah.
I wish she would do a follow-up video. I just want to see. Just do a follow-up video on her.
Probably, I would hope so. But from this one we got here, I can really just say they both was trifling. I'm gonna go both trifling. You can say she did it, and
yeah, they both trifling. I give you that
because I'm saying I'm gonna go with the premeditation. He knew he was gonna take that off because he had the money to get her a plan B. He must have knew he was gonna do something. To me, that's action figure activity. But hey, who am I? I'm just coughing.
Right. Hey, whatever.
But
people like.
Hey, it's a new generation out here with these women today. They're more. What's the word I want to say? They're more upfront with it. It's not like it's real conservative. Like, you remember back in the day, during our early times that we were growing up, they were more conservative.
Yeah,
women were more conservative.
They wouldn't even talk like that. They wouldn't even say that.
Man.
Even if you talking to your best friend and you telling what happened between you, they ain't gonna be graphic like that.
She was graphic. She about it. I mean, just she had to let us know where the thumb was going, when the skin was meeting skin on skin. It was
I got to think about that thing.
And the sound it was making and everything, and she got it beat up and beaten. I've never really heard women from back in the day speak like that.
She hood. The way she talking, she just a hood.
That's the whole thing.
Like,
more these women, more women that are like that hood type, or just by being up, just not being holding back anymore, being nasty as a man, as they want to say. The whole thing of equality, be able to talk the same, be able to express themselves the same way. Men have locker room talk. Women, I guess women do got some locker room talk too.
That's a little more intense. That's not even beauty salon talk there, man. She just straightforward.
Well, that's this generation. I'll say this generation of women. Some of this generation's women that are very vocal, and they just letting know they was getting it in, and they loved they weren't displaying the whole experience, so you can get that visual. It was based on giving you the. The whole thing was based on giving you a visual, And so we got a
Got
video.
I got it.
She's a, oh man.
So we gonna cut it short because I don't even really know if they might red flag us for this. I don't know.
Well, they
But-
can red flag her for that, but
Right.
I mean, we haven't used any discouraging words. Right, we just
Right.
gave our opinion, our analysis on what we heard from this young lady and what happened with her situation and how unfortunate if she doesn't like the guy who that she may have conceived something with, if she doesn't like him and they decide to go move forward in the process and wait out these 9 months and then wait out these 18 years. I guess, you know, maybe he just. I don't want to spread the whole deadbeat dad thing because that's just not
something
cool. That's another issue when you think about this thing, because when you create life, you should be around for that life, not out that person's life. And certain people in the community have a reputation of just being add that stigma to black men as far as being deadbeat dads. But hey, if you want to know the other side of this, it's kind of because of women like that. You don't want it, from what we've seen from her in the video. Would you really want to make a baby with that?
That's my point.
Oh my God! Is she this treacherous and about her ways like this up front about who she is? What do you think this man or any man gonna have to go through with that woman? Yeah, stress. So, but he didn't think it out. So, hey, get what you get what you give out.
Look, that's it for today. Like I said, all videos are welcome. We just gonna have to, even if it's nasty, we gonna have to water it down a little bit for our audience.
We watered it down.
But,
we haven't said anything
I'm just,
bad.
but they might send one that's real bad. But I'm gonna comment on whatever.
I'll be able to water our way through it. You know, we talked about everything from relationships to politics to everything.
All right,
we can make it. We can make it.
We need some. Also, we need some guests. We need a lot of guests.
We're gonna start.
So we're gonna start doing some guests. We need some other opinion, all nationalities, size, shapes, and color.
Yep, everybody has a voice.
Right. So we're gonna cut it short from here. And till next time, take caution.
Heed the warning. Yeah, that's right.